Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. The Olympics just ended about 3 weeks ago. They're still fresh in our mind. But it's been enough time that our Olympic athletes will soon be visiting the White House for that ceremonial visit with President Obama. You know, the president who believes you didn't build your business, you don't get credit for your success. It's always government that made it happen. So I thought it would be funny to imagine what Obama might say to our Olympic heroes. I call this commentary, "You didn't win that." Can't you just hear Obama's speech to the U.S. Olympic athletes when they visit the White House? He'll point to their gold medals and say, "You didn't win that. Government did it for you. We built the Olympic Training Center, the roads that lead to it. We provide the coaches and the team doctors. Since we won the medals for you, please place them in the communal pot behind the stage. These medals are now the property of the United States government." I could just hear it. But wait, there's more. With ultra-liberals, there's always another lecture. Obama cares so much about fairness, equality, and social justice, he can't possibly allow a teachable moment to pass without a lecture or a beer summit. "I want all the champion gold medal winners to share their winnings with the losers," he might say. Michael Phelps and Ryan Lochte, come on down. You guys are Exhibit A. It's the collective, not the individual, that's important. All those gold medals you won, you hurt a lot of feelings. You are dividers, not uniters. You're greedy. You should feel guilty for not slowing up enough to let others win a few medals too. We've got to spread the gold around. You can just hear it. Michael and Ryan, you're going to make $50 million off these Olympics, but that's just not fair. What about all the other U.S. Olympians who will make little or nothing? The rowers, the fencers, the curlers. We can't have winners and losers. Feelings will be hurt. Everyone's got to share in your success. So here's my new executive order. Michael and Ryan, in the interest of equality, you will both give 50% of your $50 million endorsement money to the rest of the Olympians. We're going to spread the wealth around. But remember, without our bean-counting bureaucrats and egomaniacal blowhard politicians, you wouldn't have won a thing either. So of the amount you have left, you have to give 70% to the IRS. I think that's paying your fair share because you owe us. But then Obama couldn't help himself. One more thing, he'd say. "I'm taking this opportunity to announce my new executive order for social justice. It isn't fair there are so few African-American swimmers and so few white basketball players and track athletes. I'm ordering the U.S. Olympic Committee to no longer determine who makes the Olympic team based on talent. From this day forward, it's got to be based on quotas and affirmative action. You must set aside 50% of all swimming spots for black athletes and 50% of all track and basketball spots for white athletes. And of course, I'm always also mandating token slots for Latinos, Asians, and American Indians. For far too long, the Olympics have been about talent, regardless of race. That was wrong. That was offensive. That hurt feelings. Now it will be based on social justice. Who says people want to see good swimmers? I think they'd rather see a rainbow of diversity and equality in the pool. And one last thing, taxes. Each medal winner has to pay a $25,000 tax on your medals. You know those gold things you don't own anymore? Just because you work harder and smarter than the next guy, you will no longer be allowed to hurt people's feelings by beating them. Win, and you'll be punished with massive taxes. Finally, by executive order, I've also added a United Nations carbon tax to your taxes due. Each of you polluted the world and caused a dramatic increase in global warming with your carbon footprints traveling to Europe. So whether you won a medal or not, each of you is fined $10,000. Just make the check out to Michelle. As the White House press conference ends, the athletes are depressed. They're bewildered. The entire Olympic team, now with no incentive to ever again train past the point of exhaustion, retires en masse. Obama is thrilled. It's exactly as he planned. By retiring at such a young age, these Olympians remind him of government employees. And Obama loves government employees. He promises them pensions for not working for the rest of their lives. And of course, that guarantees they'll all be Democratic voters forevermore. Thinking of hope and change that he has just created, fairness, equality, social justice, the joy of the collective, and of course the full credit now assigned correctly to government for all of these Olympic medals brings tears of joy to Obama's eyes. He thinks to himself, gosh, isn't this great? The Olympics are now just like my economy. Talent is replaced by fairness. It is good to be God. And now you know exactly how every business owner in America feels under Barack Obama. I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. See you next week. Same time, same place. God bless.